Well, good evening. For the first time, Roger Penske sits as the reigning champ of both the Indy 500 and the Brickyard 400. A week from Sunday, he'd like to keep it that way, and maybe Ryan Blaney is the one to do it. Caught up with the young man, 9th in NASCAR points, before it's Blaney at the Brickyard next week in the Sports Extra Spotlight. Hey, Ryan, I hope you guys are rested up after a weekend off, let's call it. But, man, you guys hit this pretty hard now with Darlington and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. How excited are you about this?
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. You know, there's 3 really big races in a row here from Darlington, Indy, and then Vegas, the first round of the playoffs coming up. So it's a pretty decent stretch, you know, and it really leads off. It'll be 12 weeks straight, you know, leading into the championship weekend down in Miami. So, but yeah, first we got Darlington, and then, you know, come up to you guys, and I'm excited to get up there to race for. You know, Mr. Penske up at Indy is always a very special thing.
Yeah, RP's won a few races at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Eventually, when you're at the shop there in Charlotte, you run into the IndyCar guys, right? Is there any tension? What is it like when you run into Elio and Simon? I'm sure Pagano walks around. He's got that Indy 500 ring on all the time. He's bragging, I'm guessing.
You know, they're all characters, man. I'm sure they'll say the same thing about us, but Elio, if you see him, you won't get a word in. You know, he uses all the words. You know, Simon, yeah, is definitely flashing his Indy 500 ring, which he has every right to. Power has the awesome accent and the very slow-talking, cool guy. And Newgarden just looks like a male model, you know, which is good. He kind of brightens the shop up. He's a good-looking guy. So, yeah, they got some good guys over there on that side. And you know, it was awesome for Pagano to win the 500 for RP's 18th 500. That was really special to see. Such a good dude. And but yeah, those guys. I keep saying we need to do a driver swap day to where they get in our stock cars and we get in their Indy cars and go have a little test session somewhere.
I like that.
You like touching spoons?
And by the way, the Penske games, the video you guys put together, and it's on periodically on Twitter and Facebook, you really get a sense of what this team, this camaraderie is like, but it's really well done. It's hilarious, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, the Penske games have been fun. I think we've been doing them for 2-3 years now. And man, you thought, you know, this year we had everybody. We had the supercar guys, sports car, IndyCar, NASCAR, and man, I think it ended up being like 15 or 16 grown men, and trying to herd a group of 16 grown men to doing something is worse than trying to gather preschoolers for class or something. That's it was definitely a project, but it was a lot of fun, and we enjoyed doing it.
Brickyard a week from Sunday. Also the final race for the playoffs. Top 16 get in. Look at the names on the bubble. Some heavy hitters there. Ryan Newman, Clint Boyer, Jimmy Johnson.